It's the wee hours of the morning, and I'm sitting here working along, and I get a notification on YouTube that one of my friends is going live. He's a First Amendment auditor. It starts off pretty calm.
Pennsyltucky Transparency here with Chris. Woohoo! We're down at the 7th Police District.
That's all. He's at the 7th District. He's going live, and he's videotaping. Things took a turn very quickly. I want you to watch the video first, and then I'll comment on it.
How you doing?
What's doing here?
Yep.
Filming what?
Whatever we can see.
It's private property, man. It says nobody belongs on here. Move along.
No, it doesn't. It's
Listen,
not
it's a police facility.
Yes, it is.
You gotta leave.
You have a name and badge number, sir?
You're pointing right at it, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Get your supervisor, please.
A couple people in the police lot. Move along, man.
Grab your supervisor.
For what?
Because you are violating my civil rights.
How am I doing that? You're on police property, man. I'm asking what you're doing here. I have every
Police
right to stop
property is
you.
public
Yeah,
property.
man. You got it?
Public.
You want to start on something? Huh? Told you to leave, didn't I?
Are you ready to get fired?
How you gonna fire me, dude? Huh?
I'm your employer. That's how.
Excuse me, you gotta leave the lot. It's private property.
That's what I told him.
This is public property, sir.
This is private property. That sidewalk's public property.
Any government property is public property.
Sir, you gotta leave the lot.
Do you have a supervisor?
Right
Sergeant,
behind you.
lieutenant? All right, talk to your supervisor then. Anybody want to give me their name and badge numbers?
You already got mine, don't you?
Eiler,
You have ID on these guys?
Zagorski.
You have ID?
We have no need to give you ID, sir.
Sir, I'm asking you to identify yourself.
I'm aware that you're
If you
requesting
don't
it.
identify yourself, you refuse to identify yourself, I'm going to arrest you because it's required.
No, it is not, sir. You are only required to identify yourself if you've been lawfully arrested. We've not committed any crime.
Sir, if you don't identify yourself, you are going to be arrested.
And
Get your hands out of your pocket, man.
Take your hand out of your pocket, please. Thank you.
Sir, we're not doing anything wrong.
You're in a police lot. Now, you were here
This is
earlier.
public property.
You were here earlier tonight.
I was
wandering
not.
around. Yes, you were.
No, I was
we
not.
saw you. The corporal and I
I have
saw
not
you
been here today. I haven't been here ever.
The corporal and I saw you earlier.
That is a lie, sir. I've never been here.
No, you were here earlier.
No.
We saw you here.
No, sir.
Are you leaving the lot?
I'm going to leave a lot as soon as I'm finished. I
No,
was about
we're-
to walk
we're-
down that way.
No, we are not going to investigate you. So
You're Officer
Marnian, M-A-R-N-I-N, badge 190. Now we're going to investigate you.
Nick?
Let me see some ID, sir.
No, sir. I have not committed a
Put your
crime.
camera away. Put your camera away.
Sir, I have not committed a crime. You cannot arrest me.
Take your camera. Take the camera out of his hand, sir. So it doesn't get broken. You're not. Are you going to identify yourself?
I have not committed a crime.
You don't have to commit
This
a
is
crime.
not a step in identify state, sir.
You're going to be on the back.
You leaving the lot?
Yeah, I'll walk over there. I need some identification, sir.
Just say it's for identification.
You do realize my aunt's a cop, and she even told me I don't have
I don't care
to.
who your aunt is. But you're required by law to give.
Under what
conduct an
statute?
Official investigation to give me your information.
But you have to have a reasonable suspicion of a crime.
You must have reasonable articulation.
Sir, filming on a police lot, you were asked to leave.
Yes,
It's get a freaking life, dude. Find something else to do. We're busy, man. You know what I mean?
I mean, at
We
least
don't
I
need to
perform a
lie,
public.
man.
I perform a public service that I don't get paid for.
You got ID on you? You have ID
I don't
on
have
you?
my ID on me.
You don't know ID on you?
Relax. I know you're
Save your stuff there.
Is there anybody we can
Here,
call?
let me give you my ID. Hold this.
Verify who you were.
That's fine. It's not rhetoric, it's the law. Guilty, free of Philadelphia, and Garcia, Philadelphia.
Lieutenant right there.
And it's Philadelphia.
That's right. He was arrested without any crime being committed. There was no articulable, reasonable suspicion that there was a crime committed, that there was about to be a crime committed, nor did he feel that there was going to be a crime committed. but they still placed the handcuffs on and told him he was under arrest.
Nobody belongs on here. Move along.
No, it doesn't. And it's
Listen,
not
it's a police facility.
Yes, it is.
The first responding officer here just goes into full-blown escalation mode. He's just itching for something to happen here early on a Sunday morning.
Yes, it is.
You gotta leave.
You have a name and badge number, sir.
You're pointing right at it, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Get your supervisor, please.
A couple people in the police lot.
The cameraman remains calm and polite, but the officer's just out for blood.
Move along, man.
Grab your supervisor.
For what?
Because you are violating my civil rights.
How am I doing that? You're on police property, man. I'm asking what you're doing here. I have every
Police
right to
property
stop
is
you.
public
Yeah,
property.
man. You got it?
Public.
You want to start on something?
Pennsyltucky hasn't given this officer any reason to believe there's ill will, yet he still provokes him.
Huh? Told you to
ready to
leave,
get
didn't
fired?
I?
Are you ready to get fired?
How you gonna fire me, dude?
And here's where the faux good cop sweeps in to start to de-escalate the problem. But the other police officer doesn't really seem like that's the route he wants to go.
Huh?
I'm your employer. That's how.
Excuse me, you gotta leave the lot, it's private property.
That's what I told
This
him
is
already.
public property, sir.
This is private property. That sidewalk's public property.
Any government property is public property.
Sir, you gotta leave the lot.
Do you have a supervisor?
Right
Sergeant,
behind you.
lieutenant? All right. Talk to your supervisor then.
The whole point to the cameraman being here is the fact that he's allowed to be on public property any time of day and videotape anything he can see. These police officers don't like that he's there. They're ready to violate his rights, and well, as you already saw in the video, they go ahead and they do violate his rights.
Anybody want to give me their name and badge numbers?
You already got mine, don't you?
Eiler,
You have ID on these guys?
Zagorski.
You have ID?
We have no need to give you ID, sir.
Sir, I'm asking you to identify yourself.
The arresting officer couldn't articulate his way out of a paper bag. I would just love to read his police report and see what that says. It probably looks like a Dr. Seuss book.
Sir, I'm asking you.
Oh my!
Sir, I'm asking you.
Oh my!
I'm aware that you're
If you
requesting
don't
it.
identify yourself, you refuse to identify yourself, I'm going to arrest you because it's required.
Even with no crime being committed, the police officer tells him he is required to identify himself.
No, it is not, sir. You are only required to identify yourself if you've been lawfully arrested. We've not committed any crime.
Sir, if you don't identify yourself, you are going to be arrested.
He proceeds to tell him he will arrest him if he does not identify himself.
And
Get your hands out of your pocket, man.
Take your hand out of your pocket, please. Thank you.
Sir, we're not doing anything wrong.
Well, what could Dr. Seuss's counter be to "we are not doing anything wrong"?
You're in a police lot.
Oh, they're in a police lot. Oh,
Now you were here
This is
earlier.
public property.
You were here earlier tonight.
I was
wandering around.
not.
Yes, you were.
No, I
We
was
saw
not.
you. The corporal and I
I have
saw
not
you
been here today. I haven't been here ever.
The corporal and I saw you earlier.
the corporal and I saw you with the cat in the hat and possibly the Lorax too.
That is a lie, sir. I've never been here.
No, you were here earlier.
No.
We saw you here.
No, sir.
This is what they call a tweedle beetle noodle poodle bottled paddled muddled duddled fuddled wuddled fox in the socks, sir.
Now we are not going to investigate you. And badge 190. Now we're going to investigate you.
I have not committed a crime.
Well, you guys saw the video. You see how it ends. Here are your lovely Philadelphia police. They're here at your service. About 10-15 minutes after this video ended, I went ahead and called the 7th District, and here's that phone call.
7th Officer Kelly.
Yeah, you guys have a couple of guys in custody down there that you picked up in your parking lot that haven't committed any crime. Are they still there?
I do not know, sir.
You don't know if the guys that you picked up in your own parking lot are still there?
No, sir, I do not know.
Wow. Okay, how can I find out if they are still there?
I don't know what to tell you. Call 911. Maybe somebody can help you.
But this isn't an emergency.
Well, sir, I can't give you any information. I told you now for the third time.
You can't.
Okay, I'm sorry, I cannot tell you anything.
You can't tell me anything.
No, I cannot.
So what can you tell me? What did people call here for?
Sir, I'm not going to give you any more information.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Good night.
Well, there we go. Philadelphia's finest, polite as can be, and eager to help. If you go ahead and go over to Google, you'll see that the 7th District has 36 reviews spanning the last 5 years. They have a score of 2.2 out of 5. That is very well deserved. That's all I have here for today. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good whatever it is wherever you're at. And don't forget to go over and check out Pennsyltucky Transparency. Go ahead and subscribe to him. He's an excellent First Amendment auditor. Take it easy, folks. See you on the next video.